Once upon a time, our pinkies were just innocent bystanders in the grand scheme of the lives of our hands. But now that's all about to change. Our pinkies were the unsung heroes of tea parties, the champions of fancy etiquette, and the loyal sidekicks to our ring fingers. But as the tides of technology changed, our little friends found themselves in the midst of a new era. And I'm talking about the era of cell phones. I'm not sure if this has happened to you, but it's definitely happened to me on many occasions. I would be using my phone for, hours on end, and all of a sudden, I would start to get a tingling feeling down my pinkies all the way towards my elbows. Let me know if it's happened to you as well. And this is why it's called the era of cellphone elbow. In medical terms, this is called Cubital Tunnel Syndrome. It's basically just a fancy term to describe when your pinkies have had enough of the mindless scrolling, liking, and selfie-taking addiction that we all currently have. And working in neurology, I thought this would be the perfect topic to share with the rest of you. You see, Cubital Tunnel Syndrome is kind of like its more well-known cousin, the Carpal Tunnel Syndrome, except that the impingement of our nerves, or the pressure applied to our nerves, is not really at the wrist, as in the case of carpal tunnel, but actually at our elbows. So to demonstrate exactly what happens, it's time to show you what the ulnar nerve does. It supplies basically this pinky finger here on my left hand and a part of the ring finger on this side as well. And it supplies it all the way down, right up to here towards the elbows. And what happens here is that the more we keep our hands in a fixed position like this, the more the ulnar nerve starts to get pinched right up here, eventually causing all that tingly numbness that you feel when you have cell phone elbow. So now you might be wondering, how on earth am I going to save my pinkies from our cell phone addiction? Well, it's simple. First and foremost, put your phone down, wiggle your fingers around, and give it the exercise and the stretching that it actually deserves. Or instead, consider the art of changing your hands or phone rotation. Instead of always cradling your phone in the same hand, consider switching it from time to time. This way, both pinkies get equal opportunity to shine, but also equal opportunity to rest. And maybe even take that a step further and do a little bit of light pinky yoga. Yes, that's a thing. Basically, you want to stretch out your arms, wiggling your pinkies around and stretching out the pinkies as much as you can. A few gentle stretches can go a long way to make sure they're always ready for action. So, there you have it. Our pinkies themselves are telling us about how much we use our phones. Maybe our pinkies are not just evolving, but also serving as a built-in warning system, gently reminding us that maybe, just maybe, you might be using your phone just a little too much. So in future, sit back, listen to your pinkies, stop using your phone in this bent elbow position, use it outstretched for as much as you can, and listen to them when they're telling you it's time to take a break. Because these little friends might just lead us to a more balanced, less tingly digital life. But if you're still in the mood for another video, well then click here to learn about an untapped productivity hack I'm sure you've never heard of. I'll see you there.